welcome to Ready Set Demo from Elizabeth's Craft Room, and I'm here on a very messy desk just dropping in to show you how to create this standard flower card using all sorts of different goodies from Stampin' Up and how to get this effect. I am using my stamp apparatus really to kind of hold things still here, and if I take a piece of basic white cardstock, what I have done is to take a post-it note pack and punch it with our returning, yay, 2-inch circle punch. And I punch quite a few at a time. We're using these in class, so I have punched quite a few for that. And I'm going to pop that as a mask onto my piece of basic white here. I'm going to take another post-it note and put it down at the bottom. Now, honestly, what I would really suggest you use is our fantastic masking sheet. But would you know it, I've actually run out of masking sheet just as the class is due. That's really annoying. So I can't do that, but I'm going to show you how I actually have managed to do this with post-it notes instead. I'm using the magnets just to kind of hold things still. Let's put this one down here for the moment, just to hold things still. Now, in order to create this, I'm using framed florets and this little image here. I'm going to ink that up. I think I'm going to look there at those leaves at the top and just get those inside my little circle. And then I'm going to go down at the bottom and just kind of join it up. And that is how I'm getting my standard flower. My cardstock is actually a tad smaller than this. This is just hit on the edge. So I just wanted to point out, you don't want to go bigger than, let's see what mine is. Yeah, you don't want to go bigger than a 2.5 inch, a 2 3/4 inch width if you're doing this with post-it note and not the fantastic sheet. Then I am going to stamp my branch, and this is from Perched in a Tree. So this one I'm stamping in soft suede. That's going to give me my branch pieces. Now, it won't quite join up there, so I'm going to take a marker and just join up onto those flowers there. Now it's time to colour. And we are colouring here with, I'm using a light petal pink. I'm going all over the flowers here. Doing it very quickly for the purposes of the video. And then I'm going to just take a dark petal pink and go a little bit round the middle of the flowers. You could use a light pumpkin as well if you wanted to make it a little bit more kind of in your face there. Then I'm going to take a very pale green, so this is the light sea foam, and I'm going to colour all over the background. And then in class what we did was to take the dark soft sea foam and go over some of the individual leaves, but we don't want to leave white space in between, so hence the light one goes right to the edge of where our kind of circle there is. And we're going to take a scrap here of cardstock and stamp this again. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same colouring for the flowers on here. I'm not going to worry about the leaves because these 5 blooms here are going to be fussy cutouts. I'm also not worrying too much about the edges either. To show you here with a pumpkin, Just go a little bit round with the pumpkin. That'll give those a little bit more of a pow. If I do those round the edge. And then I'm going to grab my paper snips and go ahead and fussy cut these 5 individual flowers out. Right, now we've got these 5 little flowers. These are going to pop up on the mini dimensionals, and you'll see kind of end up with a little kind of gap in the middle in between those 2 layers that we stamped. So this is a great place to position some of these popped up flowers. And then we've got, let's say we've got 5 altogether. The mini dimensionals do just about fit behind, even though these are tiny. If you've trimmed them really tight, you may need to take a little tiny bit off the edge of the dimensionals, but they are fitting for me. There we go. And where should we put our last one? Up there, I think. And to just give it even more pizzazz here, let's put some champagne dimensionals onto the middle of those flowers to really give it a luxury look. And there we go. The pot on our card was done with potted geraniums, which I did in soft suede. And that is how we layered it up. If you like little ideas and tips like this, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel for Ready Set Demo. I would be very grateful if you do that. And if you wish, you can also go to my Ready Set Demo blog and sign up for my newsletter list just below. I do all sorts of things for demonstrators, including some ready to teach classes. So thanks for visiting Ready Set Demo from Elizabeth's Craft Room today. Bye.